This is a $5 tea kettle. This is a $50 tea kettle. And this is a $200 tea kettle. Today we're gonna see which ones of these makes the best tea. All right, let's get started. All right, the tea that we're gonna be using actually came with the $200 tea kettle. It's called dried butterfly pea flower. Pretty cool. Never had it, but I guess this one, if you add some lime juice or lemon juice or anything acidic, we're gonna be adding an orange or a tangerine. It's supposed to change color of the tea, which looks pretty cool. So basically, you're just gonna add a couple of these flowers into the water. We already have some water in here. I'm gonna start the stove as soon as I add the flowers. Anyways, we're just gonna dump some in there. Perfect. See, there we go. And then we're gonna turn it on. Nice and toasty. It's already leaking. What the hell? Wait, is it really already leaking? I must have gotten some water somewhere else, but it looks like it's already leaking. That's not a good sign right there. $5. Let's see how good it does. It's pretty practical. It's only $5. Compared to the other ones, we're gonna try those out in a little bit. So we're gonna wait for this to boil. I'll tell you guys how long it takes, and then we're gonna try some of the tea. All right, guys, the tea is ready. Woo, let's turn this off. Perfect. All right, we got the whole leak scenario down. I think it is leaking. Anyways, we're gonna try out the tea. Let's see how good it is. So we're gonna pour it into this cup. It doesn't have a strainer. I think you need a strainer for this, but I mean, it doesn't have it. It comes out blue. That is cool. That is a really cool blue right there. And then, now we're gonna cut up this orange. And then now we're gonna see some beautiful magic. We're gonna squeeze it into the cup, and it should change colors. Whoa, you guys can't see that much, but it's changing to like a pinkish purple color. This is probably not good anymore, but you can kind of see it change color. Maybe if I had a lemon or a lime. It says you can add lemon or lime, but you can see it's changing to like a pink purple color instead of a blue, which is pretty cool. I'm not gonna drink it anymore because it's got chunks of orange in there, but trust me, believe me, it's supposed to work. All right, next up, we're gonna switch off to the $50 Teapot. Oh yeah, let me give this a rating first before we move on. Practicality, it's good because it's only $5. So if you're on a budget and you need a tea kettle, it's good. I don't think it was leaking. I think it was sitting on water. So it's good for the reason that it's $5. I don't think it's leaking. The only bad thing about it is that it doesn't have a strainer for liquids like this, where you put the actual leaf in there. Maybe you're not even supposed to put the leaf in there. I don't know. Anyways, it does have a strainer. It's pretty quick. Heats up pretty fast, made of aluminum. $5, can't go wrong, pretty good. All right, we're gonna move on to the $50 tea kettle. This one has its own, well, I guess it's a water heater tea kettle, I guess. It's got its own little pot plate. Plug it in, turn it on, and it's ready to go. Pretty simple, pretty portable. Whereas this one, you need a stove or some kind of cooktop to actually boil the water. This one you don't, you just need to plug it in and you're ready to go. So we're gonna wait for this to boil, and then we're gonna pour it into another cup. All right, seems to be boiling already. This little button does come up when it boils. Let's go ahead and take a look at the water. It's pretty good, like nothing else heats up. Like this handle is not taut or anything. We have our mug here, or our cup here. We actually decided to put the flowers in the cup this time instead of in the pot. We wanna see how that turns out. So we're gonna pour our water into the cup. Ooh, that looks so cool. It pours very slow, actually. It's not that quick at pouring, but it's gonna take a little while to get it really, really blue like this one was, because the water is heated after, so the flowers need a couple minutes for them to activate their juices. All right. And then when you got that activated, you pour some lemon, and it turns a different color. Pretty sick. All right, now I'm gonna rate this one compared to this one. This one's better, obviously, it's $50, but the thing that I like about this is that, for one, you don't need a stovetop. You can just, you know, carry it anywhere. As long as you have electricity, you're good to go. You can take this literally anywhere. The handles doesn't get hot. It tells you when it turns off by itself. It doesn't make a ton of noise like the other one. It's very good looking. I like the color of it. It's like a matte black, really cool. Other than that, it's just a normal tea kettle. But I give this one a better score than that one. 5 out of 10. This one's a 2 out of 10, 5 out of 10. Now let's go on to the $200 teapot. Let's see what makes that one so special. The moment we've all been waiting for, the $200 tea kettle. How special is it? We're gonna find out. Why is it $200? We're about to find out as well. This one came with this dried butterfly pea flower tea, and it came with this little awesome little scoop. You just shove it in there, take some flowers out, put them in the pot like that, pour a bunch. I'm not sure how many. I'm just gonna pour a bunch, make that cool effect. It has a filter in there, which is extra cool, but you get to see what makes this even more cooler. Oh, that one doesn't belong in there. Okay, I don't know, that's enough. The only downside to this that I give it is that it doesn't have its own mechanism to make or boil water, so we have to use hot water from somewhere else. Luckily, we have a $50 tea kettle that we're gonna use to pour it in. So once you got that, you pour in the hot water like this. Shush. Get that marination going. Yes, sir. Look at that, perfect. You got it all going. And it comes with this little awesome little lid. Perfect. Now you wait for it to cook the juices of the flower, and then it should be a dark blue once it's 100% done. And then I'm gonna show you guys what makes this so special, or makes it so unique in a little bit. Once it's fully cooked, you can see the blue like coming off of the flowers, the dark blue. It looks cool AF. Ah, that's hot! I forgot that this is hot water. Okay, perfect. All right, I'm gonna stop it there. You can obviously wait for it to go, but I'm gonna show you guys the cool effect about this. It comes with this little cool pot holder. Yeah, it's a little pot. Anyways, there's a little ball in here. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's a little sphere. It's a little steel ball in there. And this one has a magnet on the little pot. That right here is a magnet. So what you want to do is bring it in like this, and then connect the magnet to the ball, and it is evenly, so they connect. So let's do that right now so you guys can see. Oh, and it begins to drain just like that. And when you're done, when you think it's enough, just pull it out and it stops. Perfect. Look at that. So now you don't have any residue of the flowers in here, and with this you're now able to pour it into your teacup without any flowers. There you go. And then you add your lemon on it. If you don't have any lemon, and you're ready to go. Look at that. So I'm gonna rate this a 10 out of 10. Oh! Practicality is very not practical. It's definitely just for looks. That is what makes this special, I guess. It does have a strainer, which is cool. None of these other ones have strainers, so you don't get any of the leaf particles. So you can do loose leaf, you can do regular, you can put a tea bag in there as well if you want, but you can also do loose leaf like this. And it is pretty cool for the fact that you need a magnet, or it does this little effect to pour out the tea. Other than that, it's not really practical. You can't heat up your own water. You have to use another tea kettle to heat up the water. And other than that, that's pretty cool. It's basically just for looks. $200. I guess if you want to show off, you could tell people that's $200. But if you don't have that, if you don't want to show off to your friends, you can just get a regular one. I would recommend this one, the one that came with this personal kettle. That one's probably the best one for me. This is just too luxurious for me, I guess, too, as well. So the winner of this challenge, I'm going to have to give it to the $50 pot. It is way more practical than any of these. This one is practical for the reason that it's cheaper. This one's practical for not only, for one, it has its own base that heats up the water. All you need is electricity. And two, it is really sleek, very modern looking, and very cool as well. And it's not gonna break the bank like this one. This one's definitely just for looks. It looks really cool. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this comparison video. Let me know which one you guys thought it was the best between the three. Let me know if there's any other comparison videos you want me to do. Leave them down below. Make sure you guys like, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll see you guys next week for another fresh, brand new video. Peace. All right, I also realized I didn't do a taste test. Let's go ahead and do a taste test. It tastes like grass, like fresh cut grass. What fresh cut grass smells like, this is what it tastes like. Maybe you need to add some sugar. I don't know, but it's not too bad. It just tastes like grass.